Hey guys, today we're going to talk about a big change in Manchester United's management. That's right, new manager Ruben Amorim, at just 38 years old, is bringing a tactical revolution that promises to return the Red Devils to the top of English football.
Bro, if you're a loyal Man United fan, you will follow good news on this channel. Subscribe and enjoy.
Amorim, known for his innovative and bold style, arrives with a long-term plan, focused on developing the potential of each player and transforming United into a competitive powerhouse like Arsenal and Manchester City. First, let's understand what Ruben Amorim brings that's so special. Amorim was one of the main people responsible for Sporting's meteoric rise in Portugal, where they won the league title after almost 20 years. This happened thanks to his modern and flexible approach, which manages to combine a solid defense with a dynamic and unpredictable attack. Ruben is a fan of the 3-4-3 formation, a formation that demands intelligence and agility from players, as it balances defense with a fast attack and creates spaces that allow for quick and precise transitions. At Manchester United, he could exploit this formation to free up players like Luke Shaw and Diogo Dalot to play as advanced wingers, ensuring that they not only defend but are also key players in attacking play. Another strength of Ruben Amorim is his focus on individual player development. He is known for making the most of his players' strengths and adapting his philosophy to ensure that each player develops and brings out the best in them on the pitch. This should particularly impact United's young and talented players, such as Alejandro Garnacho and Rasmus Jlund, who are eager to grow and establish themselves in the elite of European football. Amorim also values players' versatility, which means he can enhance players like Bruno Fernandes, adapting him to play both in the middle and further forward, depending on the needs of the game. But it's not just on the pitch that Ruben Amorim is revolutionizing United. The Portuguese coach brings a market vision that can transform the club strategically and efficiently. Amorim doesn't just want to bring in big names. He wants players who fit perfectly into Manchester United's style of play and mentality. He has his eye on young European prospects, players who have talent but are yet to reach their peak, ready to flourish under his guidance. It's a similar approach to the one Arsenal have taken to build the young and consistent core we see today. With Ruben keeping a close eye on the market, we can expect to see some smart signings, focusing on players who bring not only skill but also the desire to be part of this rebuilding of the Red Devils. This transfer strategy also has a smart financial basis. Rather than spending exorbitant amounts on big-name players, Amorim plans to build a competitive and long-lasting team, balancing youth with experience. And here's an interesting point. He believes in keeping a squad together with a well-defined philosophy, avoiding major changes every transfer window. This allows the club to invest in key positions while also valuing those already in the squad, creating an atmosphere of healthy competition and constant evolution. Ruben Amorim's tactical mindset is equally intriguing. He values positional play, in which each player knows exactly where to be on the pitch at any given moment in the match. This tactic helps the team maintain possession of the ball intelligently, avoiding waste and working on plays from defense to attack. With this philosophy, United will be able to control games more, something the club has been trying to implement in recent seasons but has not yet managed to perfect. This type of control is essential to compete with teams like Manchester City, who have a similar approach to possession. Under Amorim's vision, United can finally make the leap in quality they need to compete head-to-head with top rivals. Another important aspect is Ruben's focus on the mentality and commitment of the players. Amorim knows that football is not just about technique and tactics, but also about having a winning mentality. He demands total dedication from his players, demanding intensity both in training and in games. The idea is to form a team that fights for every ball, that never gives up, and that has a very strong team spirit. This could create a new culture in the Red Devils dressing room, where every player understands their role and feels part of something bigger. And of course, Amorim's impact on Manchester United's defense is another point that we cannot fail to mention. With his preference for three defenders, he is able to provide greater defensive security, protecting the area better and giving the wingers freedom to advance without leaving gaps in behind. In addition, this more robust defensive line will be very useful in matches against more attacking teams, such as Manchester City itself. With the arrival of Ruben, players like Lisandro Martinez and Matthijs de Ligt will be able to raise their level of play, fitting perfectly into this new system and bringing even more security to the team. But what can we expect in the coming years? Ruben Amorim is not focused only on the present. He has a long-term plan that aims to return Manchester United to the top of European football. His goal is to build a solid foundation, where the team constantly evolves, year after year. He wants to establish a playing identity, something that is recognized and feared by opponents, just like Guardiola's City and Klopp's Liverpool. And that doesn't happen overnight. He plans to implement a youth development system, integrating promising players from the youth ranks so that the club always has a new generation ready to step onto the pitch. With this vision, Ruben Amorim is putting United on a path that can take the team back to the glories that fans miss so much. It is a modern approach, where every detail is strategically thought out and where growth is constant and consistent. It is an ambitious project, but one that has everything to be successful, especially if the Portuguese coach has the time and support necessary to develop his ideas and build the Red Devils' dream team. So, guys, what do you think of this new era at Manchester United? Is Ruben Amorim the right coach to revolutionize the club and put it back on top? Leave your opinions in the comments. And if you want to follow every step of this new phase at United, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Here, we will continue to closely follow all the news and updates about the world of football. Until next time.